Trout. What is a trout? Trout is a fairly large fish that lives in rivers or streams. Okay, let's take a look of a picture of a trout. This is a trout. Do you understand? I I have a memory of having one of these when I was in Croatia. It was okay, not bad. One of the most looked for freshwater fish by the fishermen is the trout. Sought after. The base form is seek after, right? Means look for. Okay. Freshwater is water which is not salty. Anglers are the people who catch fish with a fishing rod for a hobby. Okay. The many things of trout is that they are both delicious and they do a lot of fighting when they are caught by the fishermen. Put up a fight means to do a fight. Okay. Tremendous means very impressive. Trout normally live in waters of North America, Europe, and Northern Asia. So it's basically northern everywhere. However, but some species are also found in New Zealand and Australia. Species, what is that? It's a class of plants or animals whose members have the same characteristics and can breed with each other. That means it can make babies or form a new life form in case of a plant within with the members within that group. Okay. They are also very light. That in some areas they are raised on fish farms and then let go into river streams and lakes to be caught by sport fishermen. Means the people who catch fish for sport. Okay. Unluckily, these actions may be without knowing helping the death of some trout species. Unwittingly, wit has the meaning of knowing, all right? So unwittingly means without knowing. Contribute to means help something to be successful. Demise means the end or death of something, some animal or someone, all right? So what is this part about? This part is about the general characteristics of trout, right? They are delicious and they do a lot of fighting when they are caught, and they live in North America, Europe, and Northern Asia, and some in New Zealand and Australia. And in some cases, because they are very popular, so they are raised on fish farms and then released to river systems and lakes to be caught by sport fishermen. But these actions may be helping the causing death of some trout species without people knowing. You understand? Ichthyologists have made a list of 3 kinds of 3 groups of trout consisting of 20 species. Ichthyology, what is that? That's the study of fish, okay? Their physiology, history, or economic importance. Catalog means to make a list. Genera is a plural, and the singular is genus. Genus, what is genus? Genus is a group of several close related species, okay? A group of several close related species of animals or plants, all right? That's a genus. Comprising, what does comprise mean? Comprising 20 species means consisting of 20 species, or composed of 20 species. It's the same, it's all the same, okay? You can say comprising, or you can also say being comprised, being comprised of, as the same thing. You can use it both ways. They may live in nearly any area of fresh water, but they prefer cooler water. Reside means live. Virtually means it is so nearly true that in most cases you can consider it as true. Okay? Body is a large area of water. Individual species have different kinds of color patterns which matches their environments, so it enables them to blend into the background. What does blend mean? Blend means to be mixed and forming one thing. Most trout weigh only a few pounds, and they are almost always less than a foot long. Only a few pounds. How much is a pound? 1 pound is 0.45 kilograms. So it's basically approximately a half a kilogram. A foot, how long is that? It's approximately 30 centimeters or 12 inches, okay? But sport fishermen sometimes caught a very big trout, the largest one being a lake trout that is over 65 pounds. Massive, that means extremely large. Largest on record, what does that mean? On record. Record means the best result of something, right? Record basically means something that is written down, so that you can refer to it later on. So 65 pounds will be about like 30 kilograms. Oh my God, okay? Trout eat other fish, flies, and the insects that live in water, and sometimes eat plankton. Consume means eat or drink or use up something, okay? Aquatic means living in water. At times means sometimes. Plankton is a mass of tiny animals or plants in the surface layer of the sea, all right? This is also about the general characteristics of trouts. To what kind? I mean, how many species there are, okay? And where they live. They live in fresh water and prefer cooler waters. Cool waters, alright? And what they look like. They have color patterns so that they can blend into the background, and how much they wear, okay? How much they weigh, all right? And how long they are, how big, all right? And in a case of the largest or the heaviest trout caught ever, okay? And what they eat, fish, flies, and aquatic insects, and sometimes plankton. Okay, trout are in danger of losing the place they live. Habitat is where an animal lives or where a plant grows. And then they are talking about the reasons why they are losing their habitats. One of the reasons is for North America, there is acid rain, which is caused by pollution that let too many acidic compounds to the air. And they fall as rain afterwards, alright? Acid rain. What is acid? Acid is a chemical substance, usually a liquid, and containing hydrogen, okay? And it reacts with other substances to form salts. Do you understand? And some of them burn or dissolve other substances that they come into contact with. That is acid. Caused by pollution that introduce means to let something go in somewhere, alright? Too many acidic compounds. What is a compound? Compound is a mixture of two or more elements. A substance consisting of two or more elements is a compound. This pollution gets into the water system and it makes large numbers of rivers and lakes uninhabitable. That means not able to live for many fish species, including trout. Uninhabitable, all right? And so this was one reason. And then another problem is the overuse of water by humans, which caused this decreasing water levels. It means the height of water. So the height of water is going low. The third reason is the erosion of soil caused by too much cutting down trees near lakes and rivers. Erosion is the gradual destruction and removal of soil or rock by the weather, the wind, the sea or the river, okay? Gradual destruction. Overlogging. Logging means what? Cutting down trees, okay, to sell it for wood. When the wood companies cut down very large forests of trees, the soil becomes very weak, becomes easily affected by erosion. Okay. When lumber companies, what's a lumber? Lumber is trees or large pieces of wood roughly cut, okay? Vulnerable to, what does that mean? It means it is very weak and easily harmed or affected by something bad, vulnerable. Do you understand? So it becomes easy to be harmed by erosion.